Mob Psycho 100, spoilers for the entire anime. I'm gonna come out the gate on this one by saying Mob Psycho 100 has some of the most fluid, visually interesting, dense, packed both with style and depth, just some of the best animation I've seen out of every anime I've watched, period. It's truly incredible. I don't know how else to explain this sentiment other than to say that nothing is wasted. Yes, it has its drawn out exterior shots to save space, not every character is moving every second, whatever. But almost every scene the character is in gives us a character moment. The way that these people move, communicate with each other, despite initially being just a fairly simple comedy premise, the show evolves to have some of the smoothest animation that I've ever seen, on top of some of my favorite character writing ever. Mob Psycho 100 surprised me in 100 different ways. Side characters don't just come back, practically everyone introduced has a chance to become a key player in the story. It's just everyone gets their moment to shine. The series just knows what it's doing with its cast, and it feels like it never fails an opportunity to give a character other than the protagonist the chance to actually do something. And of course, the protagonist is goated as well, but it's just an incredible character writing. Yes, it is a comedy anime, and yes, it is funny. Some parts really got to me. Most anime, even the ones focused on comedy, give me a few slight chuckles every other episode, and, well, that's just it. Mob Psycho 100 has already made me so invested in its characters and overarching story that every piece of comedy makes me laugh, and there have been zero jokes that fall flat. It does initially suffer from the same inherent issue of anime like One Punch Man, fitting given the context, but still, our main character is incredibly powerful, so much that he's constantly underestimated and easily dispatches most of our enemies. So what is the series really about if not the fights? Well, it's still about our MC, but it's not necessarily about the battles he has with others. Even he can be challenged sometimes, but he's never losing even when he's losing. It's about the battle that he has with himself. Mob is probably my favorite character I've ever seen in the quote-unquote strongest archetype. The comedy anime actually dives into the mindset of what it means to have that kind of incredible power better than any other series I've seen divulge on the topic, and explore what that kind of power can mean for a, stunted teenager like a Mob who barely understands what he alone is capable of. And a majority of it ties to Mob's relationship with someone who is blatantly a ridiculous con artist, a farce so obvious barring extraneous circumstances almost everyone sees through it immediately upon meeting him. But he is still a genuine mentor to Mob, and the relationship that they have and how it's carried throughout the story is incredible. Every chance he gets, despite being a con man, REIGEN in his own way is really trying to help Mob, trying to keep him on the right path, trying to steer him in healthy directions. And does he mess up sometimes? Sure enough, yes, but at the end of the day, when the cards are on the table, he's willing to face almost certain death just to try and talk some sense into the kid that put his trust in him. Mob Psycho 100 was more heartwarming than I ever expected it to be. It scores perfect 10s in basically every field, actually. Since I can't think of a single fault of the show off the top of my head, I'll just say it's a 10 out of 10. And the fight near the end of Season 2 against the teleporter, Shimazaki, is one of my favorite anime fights of all time. It's going in my top 10. Just great stuff. Love this anime. It feels like it never fails an opportunity to give a character moment it feels like it never fails to give an opportunity to give a character other than other and does he mess up